Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Monday, December 5th, 2016. I'm Fredicia Liebert. To assist in crime fighting and detection, the Nevis Island administration continues to work with the Republic of China, Taiwan in procuring funding for the next phase of its closed-circuit television CCTV project. So notes Premier and Minister responsible for security on Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory.
In August of this year, a 9-member technical team from Taiwan visited Nevis to perform site visits at the locations that have been identified for future CCTV deployments. It is expected that in 2017, we will see the deployment of an additional 150 to 200 cameras in a number of hotspot areas and critical intersections that will further assist the law enforcement officers in their situational awareness of ongoing events and their forensic capabilities.
According to Premier Amory, another area of concern is cyber attacks.
And this is one of the greatest threats to an enhanced IT infrastructure. My administration has taken steps to enhance the security of our IT infrastructure with the addition of intrusion detection software. This software works in conjunction with our enterprise firewall to enhance the department's ability to detect and respond to the type of sophisticated cyber attacks that are now commonplace.
Premier the Honorable Vance Amory delivering the NIA's 2017 budget address. Meantime, the NIA's Information Technology IT Department will undertake a number of projects in 2017 as the administration continues to make substantial investment in its information technology infrastructure to support the services the government offers the public. That is according to Premier the Honorable Vance Amory, who says the broad-based deployment of information technology can have a substantial impact on the island's economic productivity and growth and citizens' educational and social success.
We will look at working on a land folio project as we seek to develop a modern and digitized land registry department. We will work on the development of a work permit database, and this I think is critical as we do have issues year on year dealing with holders of work permits and the renewal of that permit to work in Nevis. We'll also work on the implementation of the Health Management Information System. And this again will be with the assistance of the Republic of China and Taiwan to better manage patient health records at the Alexandria Hospital. My administration is already in receipt of a donation of 25 all-in-one PCs, a camera, and a card printer system to support the program.
7 other projects will also be worked on.
We'll commence work on the online company registry software for managing the local company registry, thus allowing online access to information by key stakeholders. They will work with the Ministry of Finance and the Premier's Ministry to deploy a document management system that will reduce the amount of paper used on a day-to-day basis. And they will complete the deployment of an e-commerce platform for the NIA to allow for greater efficiency in dealing with the public. They will work also with the Small Enterprise Development Unit, SEDU, in the creation of an e-commerce platform for small businesses to allow micro-organizations to deploy their own online presence in the marketing of their products. I think this is going to be one of the initiatives which will help to transform and continue to grow the economy, Mr. President. We look also at extending and expanding the fiber optic installation throughout the island. And this expansion of the fiber optic cable would be part of the national surveillance system to increase our surveillance and to increase our crime watch.
Premier Emery believes that with the majority of these projects completed, there will be a shift towards developing software and services with the aim of raising the NIA's ranking in the ease of doing business. The Department of Community Development will once again be hosting Miracle on Main Street in the heart of Charlestown this Friday. According to Director of the Department of Community Development, Janet Maloney, Miracle on Main Street is an event which showcases the old-fashioned lifestyle that once was here on Nevis.
So this year what we will be introducing fisherman dance and also cowboy and Indian. But the cowboy and Indian will be done by the younger population, will come from the Joycean Library Primary School instead of coming from the adults, because the objective is to really have the young people involved in these art forms in a meaningful way so that they can pass it on to generations to come. The fisherman dance is just like telling the story about the life of the fishermen and their interaction with the sea. And so the dance will show you the movement of the waves and also the women going there to collect the fish in the basket, and also the men, selling the fish, and how it used to be done a long time ago. So the movement itself will tell the story.
Maloney says the primary schools on the island will be taking part in the activities by performing some of the old-fashioned dances, such as the Red Cross, Giant Despair, Sweet Lemon, Maypole, and Cake Walk. She also listed some of the traditional Christmas treats that will be available.
Before there were barbecue sauce, we used to have dove dung pork.
And we'll be having some of that.
And we'll be having some of that this year. And before you had all those fancy rice, there was the coconut rice. And so we'll also be having some coconut rice, dove dung pork, Johnny cake, Creole fish, fried fish in sauce, and fried fish, and vegetables, steamed vegetables. We will also be having some cook-ups. We have been trying to see if we can get the pinchy. I'm hoping, I don't know if you know what is called pinchy. It's like a hard piece of cake. It had the bare necessity of the flour and sugar and water, and it was hard. Poor man food, but that's what we used to eat years ago. And jambone, and I'm talking it in colloquial term, jawbone breaker.
Maloney encourages the public to support the event.
Miracle on Main Street will be taking place on the 9th of December next to the DR Walwyn Plaza, and I'm really encouraging you, the audience, to come out and support, especially the children. And it's our culture is me, culture is you, it's all of us, it's our thing, and so come out and be a part of it.
Director of the Department of Community Development, Janet Maloney.
Reviving our culture, sustaining our heritage. The Gingerama Committee proudly presents the contestants for the 2016 Miss Gingerama Queen Pageant. Dorisi Libert, contestant number 1. Theola Vanterpool, your contestant number 2. Sabrina R., contestant number 3. And Zai Kelly, contestant number 4. Showtime Friday, December 16, 8 p.m. at the Gingerama Village.
Welcome back. Senator and Minister of State responsible for health, the Honorable Wendy Phipps, has revealed that of the 270 persons in St. Kitts and Nevis who are living with HIV and AIDS, only 61 are accessing treatments. She said this during her address in observance of World AIDS Day 2016. About 18 new cases have been confirmed as of October 2016, 7 females and 11 males, Senator Phipps said, noting that the annual rate is rising because of an increase in the number of persons being tested. In previous years, the annual average number of new cases has floated between 12 and 15. As of November 2016, a total of 3,583 HIV tests have been done in St. Kitts alone. Quoting regional statistics provided by the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CAFA, Minister Phipps said there is some 83% of reported cases of HIV being in the 15 to 54 age group. According to CAFA, 50% of this group is between 15 and 34 years old. As such, Minister Phipps said everything possible must be done to spread the word about HIV prevention and advocate for all persons to know their status by getting tested. Messaging and advocacy regarding safe sexual practices, she said, must also be aggressively sustained to save lives and prevent new infections. Activities coordinated by the National AIDS Secretariat and the Ministries of Health on both islands supported this effort with a high school abstinence drive, Red Day, Testing Day, a Hands Up for HIV Prevention selfie photo shoot, and a condom drive. Following ceremonies today and tomorrow, the Federal Ministry of Health will open 2 new facilities that will bring relief to persons in St. Kitts and Nevis in need of cancer care and mental health assistance. The handing over ceremony for the newly completed Mental Health Day Treatment Center, located at Lime Keel Commercial Development, took place today, Monday, December 5th. The Mental Health Day Treatment Center is a collaboration between the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, through the Basic Needs Trust Fund, BNTF. The project values some $1.34 million, with a contribution from the CDB through the BNTF of $136,322. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis has been witnessing an increase in the number of individuals who are affected by some form of mental illness. The primary aim of building the mental health facility is to optimize independent living skills. The facility will serve as a recovery phase to inpatient care, thereby providing an alternative to hospital admission for clients presented to the emergency department or referred by the community. Also, the facility is expected to promote psychosocial skills, improvement among persons who are mentally challenged, and provide a level of stability and rehabilitation. The Ministry of Health secured budgetary allocation for staffing and operating the center in 2016. The professional team at the center will comprise a mental health program coordinator, psychiatric staff nurses, psychiatric social worker, counselors, occupational therapists, and psychiatric aides. Meantime, the official opening of the Oncology Unit at the Joseph N. France General Hospital will take place on Tuesday, December 6th. The Oncology Unit at the JNF Hospital is expected to bring relief to cancer patients who will no longer have to travel overseas for treatment. The establishment of this unit will offer local patients affordable specialized treatment and allow them to be treated in an environment with strong support from loved ones. The unit will be fully staffed with an oncologist, oncology specialist, nurses, and an oncology pharmacist. It will be opened daily to treat patients, and there will be a weekly oncology clinic at the outpatient department at JNF General Hospital. The Mental Health Day Treatment Center and the Oncology Unit are the first of their kind in St. Kitts. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.